Sports like hockey, football, volleyball, basketball, swimming, etc. are conducted as each sporting event is like war for a GC, as he fights with every drop of his sweat to win the trophy. The Academy rightfully boasts of an unrivaled sports medicine center, which is unique to this academy. It provides high-quality physiotherapy treatment using scientifically established techniques and cryotherapy. Under supervision of a sports medicine specialist, progressive treatment of injuries and strengthening exercises related to sports and physical training are provided to enable the gentlemen cadets to fine-tune their bodies to reach their optimal level of performance. Horses have a long-standing association with the armed forces. The equitation team undertakes training both as a club activity and as part of the training curriculum during both terms at the all-weather enclosed riding school. The gentlemen cadets are instructed in basic skills of riding and also some advanced moves. The training is carried with an aim to give the cadets the confidence to ride alone in the countryside. The section also boasts 2 horse-drawn carriages meant for ceremonial occasions and 2 specially trained horses for the adjutant to ride during the POP. Drill is the bedrock of discipline in the armed forces, as one learns to respond to a command without hesitation. It is at this parade ground at OTA where the foundation of discipline for the future officers of the army is laid. Drill instills teamwork, confidence, pride, alertness, attention to detail, spirit de corps, and discipline in the individual. It cultivates a way of life in which the highest and the noblest attributes of discipline, character, and courage are not only blended but also nurtured and nourished. Drill largely depends on good music by the military bands, as movements on the drill square require steady rhythms to keep the soldiers in step. It is a well-acknowledged fact that bands contribute to the fighting power by supporting the ethos, tradition, and identity of our personnel, and hence the OTA is no different and has its own band which contributes in a big way in shaping the future leadership of the Indian Army.
Hailing from a completely civilian background, joining the Indian Armed Forces was like entering uncharted waters for me. Training at the academy made me learn to shoulder responsibilities, understand the value of teamwork and camaraderie, punctuality and discipline. At a young age, it gave me a platform to become a leader instead of being led. It gave me a lot of self-confidence, and as an army officer, I'll not only be a worthy citizen, but also I am sure I can contribute a lot more to the society.
I am a soldier. Fighting is my dharma. This basic tenet of soldiering is manifested by means of tactical training imparted to the gentlemen cadets. This comprises basic military training essential to survive and win any battle. It consists of simple exercises like taking cover under fire to complex ones like deployment in a battlefield.
Receiving company commander, receiving platoon commander should be able to locate their men correctly.
Platoon is required for reinforcement. What should the platoon
Training is conducted through a series of lecture-cum demonstrations, followed by outdoor camps and exercises. These exercises expose the gentlemen cadets to offensive and defensive operations, conduct of patrolling and ambush, as well as to counter-insurgency and counter-terrorist operations.
It covers the covering flank of the company, and in the attack ops of war, it forms part of the fire base.
The best companion of a soldier is his weapon, which makes it essential for a soldier to efficiently handle his weapon and imbibe the concept of Ek Goli, Ek Dushman. The GCs undergo weapon training and firing at the firing range and grenade throwing bay. In addition, a firing simulator is installed to provide practice in various operational environments. The modern-day rocket launchers, mortar firing, machine gun firing, and use of hand grenades and mines is part of the training curriculum. The ultimate test of what the gentlemen cadets have learned throughout their basic military training is conducted to test and push the battlecraft and fieldcraft skills they have acquired here, as well as their self-confidence, to the limit. It gives them a realistic experience of a conventional battle by simulating the actual conditions using explosives and fire.
As a platoon and a company commander and as instructor, here we impart basic military training to gentlemen cadet and make them aware of their future role as a young officer. Our aim is to bring out leadership qualities in gentlemen cadets so that they are better prepared to face any kind of challenges in future, and once they go to the battalion, they are able to lead one of the finest men which any army has to offer. As instructor, we conduct their indoor classes and outdoor training. We conduct lecture and demonstrations for them and camps also, so that they are better aware of the combat environment. We also act as a local guardian for the gentlemen cadet, and we take care of all their needs related to training, administration, health and personal problem if any.
Participation in training camps and run-back exercises is an integral part of converting a gentleman cadet into an officer. These run-back exercises and training camps are challenging because of the adverse weather conditions and the terrain in which they are conducted. We here at OTA are adequately geared to intervene at the correct moment in the correct time so that the training remains casualty-free.
Gentlemen, the camp change is over now. Now is the time to head back to the academy. The distance involved is 40 kilometers. Are you ready?
Yes, sir!
Ready to go roll?
Yes, sir!
All set?
Yes, sir!
Good. Just keep one thing in mind. जोश के साथ होश भी रखना है, खोना नहीं है.
Very tough but exciting.
It was good. We went through quite a treacherous terrain, through a tight river, up to a hill, through the cross-country routes, all the fields of this Gaya, Bihar. But after coming at this point, it was like ultimate.
Apart from the military training, academic subjects are an integral part of the curriculum of the GCs at OTA. The enhanced emphasis and focus on the concept of scholar warriors has given an impetus to intellectual development of these future leaders. Instructions in academic subjects are imparted in order to intellectually stimulate the gentlemen cadets and sharpen their cognitive skills. A conducive environment where the young, inquisitive minds acquire knowledge and raise their queries without inhibition is fostered by a team of qualified instructors. All indoor classes are conducted in the academic block with state-of-the-art facilities to foster learning environment and for ease of access. Thin clients containing all the prescribed material have been provided at the academic block and cabins in the companies. The academy also boasts of a well-stocked library with all latest books, magazines, journals and e-learning material which are most sought after by gentlemen cadets.
In addition to service subjects, drill, sports and other kinds of outdoor training, academic subjects form an essential component of training at the academy. It comprises subjects such as science and warfare, military history and English communication skills to name a few. These subjects are taught to the gentlemen cadets with an aim to equip them with scholastic aptitude so that their minds are sharpened and they become scholar warriors. However, the role of an instructor is not just restricted to teaching but also encompasses grooming these gentlemen cadets and showing them the military way of life.
नाम विच पलिती पाकी नाम अपनी नाम खाकी नाम कृष्णा मैं पाऊं बुला की जाना मैं कौन बुला की जाना मैं कौन.
In addition to fulfilling my dreams of becoming an army officer, the technical entry scheme gives an added advantage of earning a much sought after engineering degree from the reputed military colleges of engineering located at Pune, Mau and Secunderabad. We here at the academy are not only trained to become leaders but also qualified engineers to meet the challenges of the modern warfare, and that too without any hefty fee, as our education and training is entirely free of cost.
To cater to the needs of personality development of the gentlemen cadets and ensure a more holistic training curriculum, co-curricular activities like English and Hindi debates, quiz competitions and variety entertainment programs are organized. These events serve to showcase the individual talents of the gentlemen cadets and highlight different facets of their personalities. To give the gentlemen cadets an opportunity to engage in creative and artistic pursuits during leisure, many hobby clubs have been devised to encourage the gentlemen cadets to participate in creative activities of their choice and liking. Additionally, they serve to provide a break from the grinding routine of the tough military training while aiding the gentlemen cadets in honing their skills in their areas of interest. The gentlemen cadets have a wide range of clubs to choose from, such as photography, music and dramatics, automotive club, to name a few. Educational hikes are also organized to various locations during mid-term break. To enable the gentlemen cadets to unwind after their grueling training session, many recreational facilities like billiards, snooker, TT, reading room and carom are available at their place of stay. The challenging and successful completion of the grueling basic military training is no small achievement for the graduating gentlemen cadets. During the period, each cadet strives to excel and be the best among equals, and this hard work is rewarded during the dinner nights. Commandants' medals and trophies of various Indian Army commands have been instituted to award the deserving gentlemen cadets. The awards of General Officer Commanding-in-Chief Army Training Command Gold Medal for Special Commission Officer and Technical Entry Scheme are awarded to Best Overall Cadets in their respective groups, which is an honor they will carry with great pride for the rest of their career.
On the eve of passing out parade, as the gentlemen cadets leave the portal of Academy, we can see a big transformation in them. Out of thousands of candidates who applied, these were the chosen few who finally qualified for the highest privilege of serving the nation in the noble profession of arms and officership. A profession where life is endangered by the very virtue of its purpose and demands the ultimate sacrifice. And therefore, trust is sacred and integrity forms a prerequisite for any gentleman cadet and an officer. Tomorrow, when the gentlemen cadets of the passing out course take the final step, they make a lifelong commitment to honorable living as a leader of true character.
A red letter day for the gentlemen cadets when the boys have metamorphosed into men. Attired in immaculate uniform, arms swinging in perfect unison, heads held high with pride and elan, hearts afire with zeal and enthusiasm to serve the nation before self. The cadets showcase the training they have received. The young men passing out of the portals of this academy are sworn to emulate the gallant deeds of their brave predecessors when their day of reckoning comes and serve as the bulwark of our nation, further enriching glorious and historic traditions of our great nation. For each and every gentleman cadet, the passing out parade is a day to bid goodbye to their alma mater, which was their home for many months. The passing out gentlemen cadets, for the last time, come forward in slow march, past the saluting dais, taking their final step to the soulful music of touching poem by Robert Burns. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of auld lang syne? Hammer shatters glass, but forges steel. And this is the saga of crimson and steel. Courage, service before self, and supreme sacrifice. These brave hearts will doubtless carry forward the glorious legacy of the Indian Army and set ablaze new trials, push across distant horizons, and soar to great heights. I am a warrior. Defending my nation is my dharma. I will train my mind, body, and spirit to fight. Excel in all devices and weapons of war, present and future. Always protect the weak. Be truthful and forthright. Be humane, cultured, and compassionate. Fight and embrace the consequences willingly.